Black women. I'm doing this video at the request of one of my subscribers, one of my supporters, Mind Over Matter. She wanted me to do a video on herbal teas and how herbal teas can enhance your skin health, your overall health, and improve pretty much every aspect of your body. So before I go any further, I just want to give a shout out to Mind Over Matter. This video is just for you, Mind Over Matter. I am going to dedicate it to you because you asked for me to make a video on herbal tea. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And before I go any further, I just kind of want to give like a disclaimer, a little side note. Before you start, Black women, before you start incorporating herbal teas into your diet, you might want to go ahead and just contact your healthcare provider or talk to your doctor to see if certain herbs may be right for you. I don't know. Some of you guys may have certain things going on with your health, and certain herbs may not work well for you. So, before you start taking a whole bunch of different types of herbal teas, just talk to your doctor and see if it's okay. All right? So I'm going to break this down into 4 categories. Teas for skin, teas for colon health, teas for wellness and energy, and finally I'm going to end it with teas for stress, because a lot of Black women, we have to deal with stress every day, all day, more than any other race of woman on the face of this planet. So I'm going to save the teas for stress at the end of this, okay? So let's go ahead and start with skin. Let me just say something right now. I'm going to start with chamomile tea. I drink a lot of chamomile tea. I drink it because, I like to be able to sleep well at night. And the more you sleep, the better it is for your skin. Because when you're sleeping, your body rejuvenates, it renews itself. The old cells get replaced by the new cells. And chamomile tea really helps for you to get glowing skin. So, chamomile tea, it's good to put on your, like if you have puffiness in the morning, if you wake up in the morning and your skin's kind of puffy, let's say you might have gone out the night before, you had a couple of drinks and, you wake up and you got puffy eyes. You can just take those chamomile tea bags. You can get 2 chamomile tea bags. Put a little water, on them, soak them up, a little bit, and then just place them on your eyes. Lay back, leave them there for about maybe, 10 to 15 minutes. And it helps to, the herbs, the properties in the chamomile tea, it helps to reduce a lot of the puffiness, the circles under your eyes. It gets rid of a lot of the tiredness in your eyes. So you might want to go ahead and do that. And it also has, as I said before, relaxing properties. It's good to help you sleep at night. It's also good for, red, irritated skin. So, you might want to go ahead and, drink it for that reason as well. I use it for, to help me with my sleep. Also, another thing that you can do, you can take teas, not just chamomile tea, but the ones for the skin, you can take the teas for the skin, and you can put it in your bath water, your hot bath water, and you can soak in that. And it's really, really good. It's really good. Also, this doesn't have anything to do with the tea, but remember a while back, I did a whole series on rice water. It's not only good for your hair and your face, but you can also bathe in rice water. You can take like 2 or 3 cups of rice water. You can put it in your bath along with the tea bags for skin, and just soak in it. And also make sure you have a clean loofah sponge. I always get a loofah sponge, and it's also good to exfoliate your skin. So when you get out the bathtub, your skin looks healthy, it looks glowy, and it looks vibrant. So that's a good thing. Now the next one is jasmine tea. I use jasmine tea from time to time. I like it, has a great smell, but it also has antiviral and antibacterial properties to keep your immune system healthy. And it's also good for people that suffer from eczema. eczema. I think that's how you pronounce it, and acne. What it does is that it helps to reduce oil production, and it helps to balance your hormones. So if it's that time of the month, you might want to go ahead and drink some jasmine tea because you won't get a lot of acne, so that's a good thing. And as I said before, it's good to help with your immune system. Now, I do a lot of fusing. I fuse teas. So I'm going to get to the ginger in just a minute, but you might also want to consider fusing jasmine tea with ginger tea, because it does help to boost up your immune system, and it's a great tea to drink during cold and flu season, okay? The next one is going to be green tea. Green tea is it is packed full of antioxidants. Now, antioxidants, just to let you guys know, antioxidants, it fights free radicals. Now, for those of you that don't know what free radicals are, let me just sort of put it like this. Free radicals are sort of like vampire cells. They attack your healthy cells. They suck out all the electrons, the vitality, the good stuff in your good cells. And once that happens, you start to age quicker, you start to get sicker more, and it really sort of pushes and speeds up the aging process. So the less free radicals you have, the younger and the healthier you're going to look and feel. So green tea, it's full of antioxidants. It helps to fight skin cancer. It helps to reduce aging in your skin. As I said before, it has a free radical in it. One of them is called catechins. It helps to reduce skin damage. It prevents wrinkle formation. So you can also take green tea, and you can you can put it you can make it into like a paste, put it on your skin, leave it there for about, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, rinse it off. And it helps to, as I said before, reduce wrinkle formation. So it's really good for that. It also, it's good for reviving drying skin, and it promotes healthy new cells. So green tea is really good. I drink green tea a lot. Now, the other one is called rooibos or robies. It's Rooibos. It comes from the motherland, South Africa. Okay, it comes from I guess you could say it comes from the South African region on the continent of Africa. It's also known as the red bush tea. So it's been used for a long time, thousands of years, from the indigenous people of South Africa, and it's good for a variety of skin conditions. It's really good for eczema. It's good for acne flare-ups. It helps to fight against aging. And as I said before, it also helps with skin conditions, like it helps to reduce or slow down the appearance of fine lines. So, you might want to consider fusing that with green tea. If it's that time of the month and you start getting pimples and stuff, you can drink that, and it keeps your skin nice and clear, and it gives you a good outcome in terms of having nice, clean, clear skin. Also, you might want to look at black tea. Now, I don't really drink a lot of black tea because it has caffeine in it. I drink coffee. I shouldn't drink coffee, but I do drink coffee. That's just the way it is with me. But black tea has a lot of antioxidants. It helps fight free radicals in the body. It slows, the signs of aging. It's also an anti-inflammatory, tea. It's got a lot of properties in it that helps to encourage a healthy immune system. And as I said before, it also has caffeine in it, which can help, prevent colds and viruses. So you might want to also consider drinking that during the wintertime. But, for those of you that don't want to drink coffee, if you can't drink coffee, you don't want to drink coffee, black tea is pretty good in the morning. Maybe get 2 or 3 tea bags and put it in your, your cup, and you can have that in the morning if you don't want to drink tea. Now, dandelion tea, dandelion. It's those weeds you sometimes see in your garden that kind of takes over. People tend to discard them, but actually dandelion tea is very good. You can put it in your salads. It makes a great tea. It's good for your skin. It's good for internal organs. It's got a lot of antioxidants in it. It's good to boost up your immune system. And it keeps your skin young and fresh. And it also helps with digestion. Now, once again, I'm going to go back to ginger tea because I drink a lot of ginger tea to help with digestive health. It's also good, to build up your immune system. And I also use it, like after you work out, if you get like muscle soreness, ginger tea is really great to drink. I'm going to get to that right now, actually. So as I said before, ginger tea is, it's really great. It's good for your digestion health. It's good for your skin. It has a lot of anti-inflammatory power. Ginger tea also helps to prevent colds. It helps to prevent your immune system from getting weak. So if you get sick in the wintertime, you get a flu, you get a cold, you get sinus problems, don't just drink the ginger tea, but also get the ginger root. I get the ginger root and I peel it and I put it in my ginger cup, and I put ginger powder along with ginger root, and I put hot water in there and let it sit for about a good 10, 15, 20 minutes. So I get an extra boost of that ginger power. And trust me, it works. It's good. You cannot go wrong with ginger tea. So the next one is going to be peppermint tea. Now, I don't really drink a lot of peppermint tea once in a while, but one thing about peppermint tea, it's got menthol in it, which is, it's good if you have oily skin. It slows down oil production and it encourages cell turnover. So if you drink peppermint tea before you go to bed, you're going to look pretty damn good when you wake up in the morning. I don't really like the taste of menthol. I don't really like peppermint. I'll drink it if I really feel it's important. I do keep it in my home, but I only use it on special occasions. But it helps to get rid of dead skin cells, and it makes your skin stay consistently glowing. Now, another tea, a lot of people don't really think that it's, full of antioxidants, but it's white tea. Now, I use white tea because I like the way that it smooths out the taste of my tea. It makes my fusion tea taste really smoother, a little bit more less harsh. But white tea, it has a lot of antioxidants in it, more than green tea, and it has a higher level of a property called catechin. It's catechin, and it's very good to drink. It's good to help increase collagen and elastin, and it's very good for your skin. So it keeps it smooth, keeps it plump, keeps it wrinkle free. It makes sure that your skin is nice and healthy. So put some white tea in there. Now, I drink oolong tea. I love oolong tea. Oolong tea is really good. I like to fuse oolong tea with ginseng tea. Oolong tea, it's got the properties of both black and green tea. It has a really nice, smooth taste to it. I love the way that it tastes. It improves the color of your skin, and it reduces dark spots. And also for you black women out there, if you are a cigarette smoker, oolong tea is great because it does keep your skin healthy if you can't stop smoking. Even after you do stop smoking, you'll start to see the oolong tea will revitalize and renew your skin, and it will make it fresh and dewy looking. So that's a good thing. So get some oolong tea. Now, when it comes to the Asian teas like ginseng tea and oolong tea, I would suggest if you live in an area where there's a Chinatown, like I live in LA, there's a Chinatown like 10 minutes away from me. So I go to some of the Chinese tea shops and get like oolong tea, ginseng tea, I get white tea, I go there. So if you can find an Asian tea store, go and excuse me, go and get it there. If not, hit Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. Can't go wrong. The next one is kombucha. Now, kombucha, it's fermented black tea. It's great for detoxifying your skin. It's very, very good to reduce fine lines. It improves like your skin It helps to treat yourself, like if you have like too much sun exposure. I'm sorry, my throat's getting a little scratchy. Hold on a second. Wow. Okay, sorry about that. So kombucha, that sounds Kombucha, and it is pretty good. I don't think I've ever used it before. I might have, and it might have been like I do remember taking it, come to think of it, a while back. But you can probably get this, as I said before, like at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. I think when I drank this tea, it might have been fused with another one, because the name does look familiar. But this is a detoxifying tea for your skin, so you can go ahead and check that out. And one of my favorite teas is matcha. Matcha is really good. It comes from Japan. It is really good for your skin. Some people use it in face creams. They put it in their facial mask. You can take the tea and you can put it like along with some turmeric powder, and you can make a paste out of it and put it on your skin as a mask. And it is very good for your skin. It has natural antibiotics in it. It's really good. And it also contains a lot of anti-aging properties. It helps to fight bacterial infections. So you might want to check out some matcha tea. Okay, now the next one is going to be for colon health. Green tea, white tea, and ginger tea. Fuse it. It keeps your colon clean. It keeps you refreshed. And it gets rid of that heavy feeling that you have in your stomach. And it's very good when you wake up in the morning and you have your elimination process. So make sure that, before you go to bed at night, if you're feeling constipated, if you're feeling heavy, go ahead and drink a fusion of green tea, white tea, and ginger tea. You'll feel very good in the morning. It's very good. Now, if you suffer from a lack of energy, if you want to just have some overall wellness, the following teas are really good. Passion flower is a great tea. This is a tea that can increase GABA, which promotes relaxation. It's also very good to reduce anxiety, and it's a tea that you can also fuse it with like ginger tea. You can fuse it with black tea, and you can fuse it with the red bush tea, better known as rooibos tea. Also, you might want to consider hibiscus tea. Now, hibiscus tea, you can drink that all year round. Some people drink a lot of it in the summertime. It's a cool, refreshing drink, but the color can kind of turn people off, because when you boil it, it ends up looking like a pot full of blood. It has a very bloody look, but it tastes good and it smells good. So you might want to consider drinking that cold or hot. It's up to you. Either way you look at it, it has a high level of antioxidants, okay? And it helps to rid the body of free radicals. It's also good for reversing the aging effects. And it protects against heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, and cancer. So that's something you might want to go ahead and consider there. Now, I'm going to end this with teas for stress. As I said before at the beginning of the video, Black women, we deal with stress all around us. Stress that comes from sexism, racism, colorism. We deal with a lot of shit every day, all day, from the moment we walk out of our front door. And by the time we get home, we're a bit overwhelmed. You go to work, you got to deal with bullshit at work. You go to school, you go out, we deal with a lot of stuff. So it's hard for a lot of us to come home and relax. It really is. Even when we're sleeping, you're stressed out. So the following teas are very, very good to help relieve stress and anxiety. Now, this tea is called ashwagandha. It's ASHWAGANDHA. It's also known as Withana somnifera. So it helps to combat stress and fatigueness. There was a study done that taking the root extract of this tea, it reduced stress levels over a 2-month span. It also helps to alleviate feelings of stress and anxiety. So that might be something you want to, consider taking if you come home after having a very stressful day at work or just throughout the day. Another tea that's really good is called holy basil. Okay, holy basil. It's very good on reducing stress. It's also good to decrease symptoms of overall anxiety. It helps to calm you down. It's really good to take. And turmeric, I mentioned that before. I keep a lot of turmeric in my home. Turmeric is also good. If you remember, I did a video on herbs, and I believe I put turmeric in there because turmeric helps to activate your thyroid gland. So that's really good to take. But it also has an anti-inflammatory compound called curcumin. So it also helps to reduce a lot of anxiety, and it has an antidepressant effect when you take it. Fennel is another tea. It's good to calm you down. It's good to calm anxiety. So that's a good tea to drink. It's very good for women who take it, who are suffering from postpartum depression. So another tea is called rose. All right, a rose tea. Rose tea is really good. Rose tea also helps to reduce the feelings of anxiety. And it's also good for kidney disease. There's another tea that you can also drink to help reduce stress and anxiety. As I mentioned it before, it's ginseng tea. Ginseng tea is known as a universal cure. It's really good to protect the body against the effects of stress. It reduces fatigueness. Another tea is called hops. It's also known as Humulus lupulus. So it has a bitter taste to it, but it's very good at reducing mild symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress. Okay? So now, if you guys are taking antidepressant meds, you really want to talk to your doctor before you start, taking these teas. Make sure you contact your doctor, sit down and talk with him or her to see if taking these teas along with your antidepressant meds is a good thing. Okay? The other one is called licorice. It's a popular herb. It's good for colds and flus, but it's also known to reduce stress and fatigueness. It helps to relax you, so that's another good thing to take. And I'm going to be finishing this up with catnip, St. John's wort, and rhodiola. Now, catnip, it's the same catnip that makes cats go crazy, but in humans, it does the opposite effect. It relaxes you. It calms you down. I use valerian, and catnip is also found in valerian. So valerian tea is good to take with chamomile tea. And you might want to take that with catnip because it does calm you down, it relaxes you. It puts you in a state of ease and calmness, and it's really, really good to take. Now, St. John's wort, I take the capsules. I don't really drink the tea. But one thing about St. John's wort, it is probably one of the best teas that you can drink that keeps you happy. It keeps you calm. It's a good tea, but you have to take it over a long period of time for you to feel the effects of it. You really do. The last one is going to be rhodiola. It's often used to manage stress and anxiety and certain mood disorders. Okay, so I'm going to put the links up in the description box. And just go over the different list of teas, see which ones work for you. Make sure you contact your doctor, as I said before you start taking these herbal teas. It may conflict with any meds you might be taking, especially if you're taking antidepressant meds. You really want to make sure that the teas that I mentioned towards the last of this content you talk with your doctor about. So this is for you, Mind Over Matter. If you have any more questions, comments, concerns, just leave them at the bottom of the video. I'm out. I wish you guys a really super wonderful day. Take care, Black women. I love you guys. Later.